Boston Tea Party really made Britain mad, so they decided to pass a whole set of laws, this time not trying to earn money to protect the people there, but really to punish Boston. These laws were flat out there to punish the colonists. They passed a whole set of laws called the Intolerable Acts. And these were there to just kind of show Boston who's in charge. They did a lot of things to put a lot more control on Boston. Some of these things were, they got rid of the local Boston government and put in their own government there, so Boston lost its government. They also completely closed the harbor and wouldn't let anybody trade with it. And they thought that anybody trade with Boston, so their shipping trade just really died. And Britain thought that they could do this to control Boston and really show them who's boss. Now, what did this do? Did the people of Boston just sit down and say, oh, everything's fine? The people in Boston, remember, they were rebels. And so when they pinch too hard, just like a parent, if a parent tries to control a rebel kid too much, that rebel kid will want to rebel more. Boston is kind of the rebel kid of the colonies. So when British passed these intolerable acts that really began to control Boston, the Boston people fought back harder. They were more determined than ever. In fact, Boston was the first time, or Boston was the first group that was really saying, hey, let's get rid of Britain. Let's become independent. And part of it was these intolerable acts. It just did not sit well with the Boston people, and so Boston people started to move. And the first thing they moved with was the First Continental Congress, the next step coming up in your timeline.